I'm Mika Chung. Welcome back to my channel. Who's ready for a treasure hunt? Finding Ohana, which also means family in Hawaiian. Directed by Jude and starring Alex Aiono, Kea Peahu, Owen Vaccaro, Kea Peahu, Branscombe Richmond from The Scorpion King, and Jonathan Ke Quan, known for two popular movies, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Dada from the Goonies. I met him when I was at Comic-Con in 2019. He is friendly in person. I did ask him how was the experience working with Sloth when he was a kid. He says working with Sloth was cool, he is friendly, and I can totally believe that. Sloth is cool. Two Brooklyn-raised siblings are not too happy being uprooted from their Brooklyn lives. Their mother moves into her Wi-Fi-free childhood home in Oahu to take care of her father. But in rural Oahu, things take an exciting turn for pili and onea, who uncovers a venture in the midst of a family dysfunctional when a journal pointing to a long-lost treasure sets them on an epic adventure with new friends, leads them to reconnect with their Hawaiian heritage and save Papa from losing their family home. This is like watching Goonies with an Indiana Jones vibe on the next adventure to Oahu, Hawaii. I was truly invested in this story. There's also some Hawaiian folklore such as the Night Marchers. Hawaiian are the ghosts of ancient warriors. They supposedly roam the large section of the island chain and can be seen by groups of torches. They can usually be found in areas that were once large battlefields in the Nuanu pili of the island of Oahu. As Pili explores her papa's things, she discovers a unique old journal of a story of a Peruvian sailor in 1823 that brought gold on their island, and found out from her papa's papa who saved him and gave them a gold coin. Pili discovered that the golden coin shows where the gold could be located at with the help of her friend Casper. The more further they go into the cave, the surprising cooler things they will discover along the way. What I admire is, as the story is being told from the journal, we get to see it visually represented as pirates are acting out the dialogue and being discussed by Pili and Casper. Honestly, if I had a map direct me to some treasure, I'd be up for the challenge. But there's always a risk whether you're possibly disturbing an ancient tomb. I've learned from Indiana Jones movies, The Lost Ark, and The Mummy. I like all the characters in this film. Pili, she is brave, adventurous, and kind of reminds me of Short Round. Casper is funny, the kind of person that will give you his shirt off his back. And her brother, Iwane, he is just hilarious at times, but was mean to his sister and scared of everything. He was like a damsel in distress, screaming at everything when he sees, especially bugs. They want to go back to NY, not being used to the island life, but we get to see the character go from how they were before arguing until now, and meeting Papa and making new friends such as Casper and Ohana, giving them more of a positive outlook on life. Not all treasures are silver and gold, but family value is in the Hawaiian culture. The cinematography and the wide-angle shots are truly amazing, capturing this beautiful island, the landscapes, especially the famous locations where they were filming majority of the Jurassic Park films, and the lovely locations in Thailand as well. There are many traits and plot points similar scenes from the Goonies and references from the Indiana Jones, especially the famous line from the Temple of Doom.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes! Tater tots!
Hold on to your tater tots. Finding Ohana does distinguish itself from the 1985 classic Goonies, and perhaps is some ways even better viewing option for the new generation of adventurers. The acting is really good. Kea and Owen really stole the show, their enthusiasm as the two main leads taking us along the way. I could tell they really enjoyed being in this movie, and it was awesome seeing Jonathan Ke Quan make a cameo and said "slick shoes." I remember that scene.
Slick shoes! Slick shoes, are you crazy? Data!
Goonies holds a special place in my heart. I really enjoyed this movie. It's entertaining, definitely funny. It has some heartwarming moments, and the message in this movie is showing family, love, forgiveness, and most of all, not forgetting where you come from. This is Jude Wang's first film he directed. He did a fantastic job, and Christina Strain brought this compelling story on screen. I come from a mixed ancestry and I embrace my Jamaican roots. You don't know. If you had the opportunity to go on an expedition to find treasure, where would you go in the world? Let me know in the comments below. I'm your host, Mika Chung, and I'll see you next time on my next movie review. Love yourself always, and remember, be excellent to each other. All right, guys, see you on the next film. Mahalo.